Together with workers, their unions, allies, and labor rights defenders around the world, we are building momentum for a more just global economy. On May 1st, International Workers' Day, we announced that going forward, we will be known as Global Labor Justice. We stand firm on our foundation to support worker organizing and hold governments, employers, multinationals, and investors accountable to fundamental labor rights. We are weaving together all of our organizational history from the International Labor Rights Forum, from US LEAP, and from Global Labor Justice. And we are moving forward with new strategies and models that help workers win across the challenges inherent in global value chains and across labor migration corridors.
Almost 40 years ago, the Reverend Ferris Harvey founded the International Labor Rights Forum, along with a progressive coalition of labor, human rights, faith, and policy leaders confronting the effects of economic globalization on workers and committed to building human rights and labor rights into U.S. trade and development policy. ILRF led several successful campaigns to secure labor rights guarantees under U.S. trade agreements and has continued to insist on prioritizing labor rights in the transformation of the global economy, working with allies in the United States and around the world. Founded by Steve Coates in the 1990s, the U.S. Labor Education in the Americas Project merged with ILRF in 2013 after Steve's untimely death and continues to lead advocacy for workers in Central America, organizing in the supply chains of U.S. and other multinational corporations. Steve's legacy continues to inform ILRF's history and practice.
Global Labor Justice was founded in 2017 by partners in the Global South and lawyers, organizers, and advocates rooted in the worker center movement in the U.S. Together, they built a shared vision of what it would take for workers to build power at this moment. As their fights encountered the global economy, they saw an urgent need to expand the strategies and resources available to movements in the U.S. and around the world. With the support of Jobs with Justice, they built a structure that connects law, policy, and research with campaigns to organize workers across value chains of globally traded products and services. Our vision is clear. All workers, regardless of their employment status, deserve a living wage, safe and healthy working conditions, and the right to organize so they can fight for what they deserve, for themselves and for each other. To create a more just global economy, we must center working people and their families and strengthen corporate and state accountability. And as our name highlights, human and labor rights must coexist with the power of people to exercise them. Workers and their movements around the world are raising their voices collectively and demanding a more just and fair global economy and society by sharing a vision, building strategy across borders, coordinated actions, and bold and powerful movements spinning change.
Our mission is more important than ever. Through our campaigns and advocacy, we combat growing inequality and attacks on democracy by supporting workers' collective organizing towards new models of bargaining and accountability across borders. Our vision going forward remains clear. All workers, including employees, contract workers, platform workers, and workers in the informal sector, deserve a living wage, safe and healthy working conditions, and a social contract. Freedom of association must be a given, and long-standing structural obstacles to participation and leadership, like gender-based violence and harassment in the world of work and migration status barriers, must be eliminated. On behalf of our board, allies, and partners, I thank you for your support, and I ask for your solidarity now and going forward.